Good morning, everybody. It is, what's today? Thursday. I lost my track. September the 13th. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. I have 17 subscribers, and I know that's like, oh, that's not that many, but honestly, I'm taking what I can get. I just started this channel like a month ago, and it's really hard, like, trying to get people out here. And I don't have social media, so nobody really, knows that I even have this channel. So I'm just trying to, get what I can get. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your views, your comments, and everything. And bad enough, I'm already having like a long day, a long week. Yesterday I took my truck driving test, and I did not pass it. So I'm a little bummed about it. So now I got to go back to class. So I'm headed to class now so that I can, we have to keep going until we get another test date. So I didn't get the 90s backing, which is when you have your truck, at one way and you have to park another way at a 90 degree. Jack your truck to a 90 degree and turn. I don't know. That's not like a horrible way to explain it, but either way, I could not get it in there for nothing. The man that was actually testing me, like, he kept standing in the area where I was parking, and he was like a really big distraction to me, to where I couldn't focus on what I was doing. I was more like, every time he make a movement or every time he did something with his hands or something, I would get distracted and I'll forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I pulled up about 10 times, and I never pull up 10 times. I've been practicing at school. I've pulled up once, and that's to straighten my truck out and back right back in there. So for me to have to pull up that many times, it was just, I was so shocked at myself. Even when I first started doing the whole 90s, I didn't even back up that. I didn't even have to pull up that many times. So I don't know what it was, but it was horrible. So I had put in an application for me to start night transportation services Monday, and I was going to have orientation because I told him I was going to get my license and everything. And he was like, okay, cool. Well, I didn't get them, so I let them know that I didn't have them. But they do have their own trucking school, but it's in Arizona. I'm in North Carolina. That's like 2,000 miles away. So I'm really still considering going to their school, and he told me that if I can, he wants me to go ahead and do the orientation Monday. He was like, just in case, he's like, if I want to go ahead and do the schooling there, he's like, just go to the orientation, get hired on, and then we'll go to the next process after that, do my drug test and everything. And after I get hired on, go to the next process of, you have to put down $500 to take their course. So get my $500, put it down, and go ahead and try to figure out when I can actually make it to Arizona. He said they would help me with my flight. I'm not quite sure what that means, if that means they're gonna pay the whole thing, or if they're gonna just, give me a little bit here and there, or pay a percentage or a certain amount of it. So that would honestly help a lot, because that is just a lot of money. Because I had looked it up just to stay at an Airbnb for $30 a night for 2 weeks. That's almost $600. Then it's about $600 to get a flight there and back, and then it's about $600 for me to rent a car for 2 weeks. So it's just, altogether it's gonna run me a good $2,000, even though, yeah, so about $2,000. For whenever I did the whole thing on Expedia, trying to get the group thing, and it was like $2,000 if I did it that way. So if they can pay for my flight, I would do it, because they the thing about when they pay for your schooling, well, not when they pay, but when you go to their school, they don't charge you all of it at once. They just take it out of your check weekly. They take $25 a week on your check. And he said the longer you drive for them, the more like money comes off of it. He said that it gets discounted to, you know, a certain amount. So like if you drive 30,000 miles, they take off like $100. If you drive 50,000 miles, they take off like $250 or something like that. So I feel like that wasn't too bad, because only thing I don't want to do, I will say this, we got a grant for this program that I'm in now, so I didn't have to pay for it. So it's not like I'm losing anything, but it was free versus me having to go up there and actually have to pay. So that was one thing. I was like, damn, this was a free course. But I do know how to drive. Like, I know how to drive. I know how to work a truck. I'm not scared of trucks anymore. And I actually like it. When my first day getting in the truck, I was so scared because I was up so high, and I was just so scared. But I love it. Like, I'm just so ready to get on the road, which is why I don't want to wait another 2 weeks before I have to take this, take my test again. You know, I want to go. Hell, if they would have let me do it the same damn day, I'm like, hey, let me retest the same day, the next day. I was ready to go ahead and get it over and done with. So yeah, that's the thing. I was ready for that, but it's all good. I think like I said, I'm going to consider it, because the refresher course is $1,200. But if I go through the whole 4 weeks, it's $3,900. So pretty much $4,000 if you take the whole course. But if you only do the refresher course, it's only $1,200. Like, it's a really big difference. And I already have my permit. I know my pre-trip. I know all that stuff. So it's not like they really don't have to teach me anything. All I need them to do is give me my CDLs. So when I get up there, I just want to kill it and get on the road. Pay my $1,200 and keep it moving. Because half of these CDL places, they charge roughly between about $4,000, $5,000 to get your CDL. So it's not like, you know, they're trying to get everybody's money, because that's just what people charge. But here at the school that I'm at, they only charge $250 at the Central Piedmont Community College. But like, only thing I didn't like was, 1 minute I have an instructor, 1 minute I got 4 instructors, the next minute I got 1. You know what I'm saying? So I hated that part, because you don't never know if you got somebody to teach you that day. Sometimes you won't see a teacher. We get here at 8, and some days we won't see a damn teacher till like 9-10 o'clock, or we won't be doing anything till really late, and we don't know what the hell we're going to be doing for the day. So yeah, that was the only thing. Oh gosh, I'm already at the school, but I really hate coming up here that took my test, failed a motherfucker. Now I gotta be up here with everybody else doing pre-trips and shit that I already done did. That's it. Trying to back up. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm getting ready to get out this truck. I'll see ya later.